Aloha, beautiful soul. Welcome at Friday Inspirations. So today I would like to guide you into this sphere where you will feel safe. And as we are used to trying to find safety outside of us, I will seek to have you make connection with your team. There's a spiritual team that you have around you, whether you're aware of it or not, and to ask them for that assistance to make that space safe for you. And then I'm talking more about the inner space instead of an outer space. So my aim for this exercise that we're going through, I have no clue which way it is going, maybe a meditation or maybe more like a guidance, is for you to create for yourself a safe space that is like just outside of you, but has nothing to do with other people. It has to do with your spiritual team, and you will be able to tap into that space. So when I do these meditations with you, or with any of these YouTube films, but also when I do Ho'oponopono sessions for other people or for myself, I always invite my team to be present with me. So let's connect with that team. And that team for me is what I have learned to tap into with Ho'oponopono, and that team is inside, but I always see it as outside, because for me it helps me to see it as outside. Take it for your own good, which means do this exercise for what feels correct for you. Take this guidance so that you can find whether you need that team outside of you. For me, it always feels that they are up there and that they are behind my back, that they are holding space for me. So whether that is what is necessary for you, or what is available for you, or what is like the most beautiful thing for you to feel, or whether it is inside of you, and then you may find spaces inside of you where you can tap into that energy that connects you with your team. So go ahead and take this exercise, this guidance, as broad as you can, so that you can really tap into your team. The people, the people you've lost, the people you've known, maybe angels, maybe spirits, maybe spirit animals, maybe a certain tree, whatever it is. Yeah? Okay, so let's start. Let's start with our eyes closed. I will close my eyes because then it makes it easier for me to really tap into what they are teaching me, so that I can be the vessel. And I love to be the vessel, because their wisdom is always so much greater than my wisdom. So go ahead, if you want, close your eyes, or maybe have like a glance or stare to something, a soft glance, a soft stare, so that you can turn inwards. And by now, if you have been following me, you may know that your breath is a good way to go inwards, so that you can sort of settle down into your being, so that you can exclude the outside world and include the inside world. So take a few breaths in your pace. It doesn't have to be a specific breath, doesn't have to be a long inhale and a short exhale, or whichever techniques there are. Your breath is your vessel, and your breath is good enough, because you are good enough. You do not need to change your breath. And when you can settle into your breath as it is now, you can also allow yourself to settle a bit more into yourself. So go ahead, breathe your breath. Feel how the air is going inwards. And feel how if you're sitting, how your bum is on the seat and touching the seat. Or if you're standing, how your feet are touching the ground. Or if you're lying down, how the back side or the front side of your body is touching the mattress. Make connection with what is touching surface. Your back, or your bottoms, or your feet, or maybe your belly. And really sink into that surface. Allow that surface to really carry you. Give it all your weight. No need to make yourself like stressing your muscles to appear lighter than you are, which is something that most of us do subconsciously, you know. And allow yourself to dive deeper into your body. With every in-breath, you allow yourself to be more present with your body. And then now, invite you to bring your attention to your surroundings, not the physical surroundings, but spiritual surroundings, like spirits that may be present. You do not need to know their name, you do not need to know their form, there's no reason to know their color, there's no reason to go in your head and visualize what it is that you think you are feeling. Just allow yourself, without knowing who they are, without knowing what they look like, allow yourself to feel their presence and to be present with their presence. And for you to be present with your presence, to be present with their presence, it helps to come from your heart space instead of your head space. So if needed, breathe through your heart and see how you are being surrounded by this energy that is not tangible. By maybe it are spirits of people, maybe it are spirits of animals, maybe there are spirits of nature. And feel how they are there for you. And be as present as possible for them and with them. Keep on breathing. Keep on breathing. And feel their presence. Feel how these spirits are surrounding you. Feel, maybe you hear what they are saying to you. Maybe you just feel that they are there. Maybe you can see them. Everyone has a different way of making connection to the other world. And even if you do not feel their presence, know that they are there. There's nothing wrong with you not being ready for their teachings yet. That is totally okay. There's no need to worry about it. There's no need to make them more or like make yourself more agitated because you do not see or feel or hear them. allow yourself to be present with this space that you have created around yourself. And when you practice, you will see at some point that you have that openness to connect with them. I will give you a moment to see if there's any words they want to speak or messages they want to convey to you. Continue breathing. And very important, before you say goodbye to this team, to this spirit life, know, one, that you can always tap into that energy. It just takes a moment of being aware and the intention of connecting. And always express your gratitude for them being there in whichever way. Allow yourself to express your gratitude and then come back to presence. Your spirit team is always available for you. Your spirit team is always there. It makes sure that you have the experiences that you need to have as a human being. It guides you without you knowing. And it is the most incredible energy that you can tap into and that you can allow yourself to tap into. Whenever you have questions for them, ask them. When you tap in to asking your questions to this higher power that is within you, your personal higher power, even though it seems to be a team outside of you or inside of you. When you allow yourself to ask them the questions of what it is on which you need your guidance, or what it is that you need some clarity on, or what it is that is keeping you stuck. They are always available for you. And the best way to make them happy is to ask for their help, to ask for their wisdom, to ask for their knowledge. But it's not your job to make them happy. It's your job to make you happy. And for you to tap into that greatness that you are, you can and you may tap in to the wisdom that seems to be outside, but that comes from the inside. Wishing you great joy with this exercise. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, beautiful soul. If there's anything I want you to take from these videos, then it is the permission for you to shine your light. It's the most important thing. So go ahead, shine your light. I love you. Bye-bye.